Hello everyone, welcome back to Eviternity. This is map 10 Creation, and we do have a little bit of a hot start here. Not the usual for Eviternity, but it doesn't really matter unless you're, doing something like I am, trying to do an intro. But yeah, we're back, and this map has got kind of a aesthetic different from the rest of the episode. Honestly, it's probably most similar to map 6, if I had to pick one. The skybox is the same, but other than that, we've got a lot more like tech base than we've been seeing, and this concrete looking texture, I'd say, also contributes to that. Of course, this is the finale of the episode, so hello, Nightmare Demon. Where'd you come from? I guess he was just roaming around. Yeah, this is the finale of the episode, so it's nice to have a change of pace. I like to blow up those barrels there to kill those chain gunners before they can see you. And I am actually out of shells. It's a little bit annoying. There is a nice berserker there that I can use to get up the full, and helps me save ammo as well. And there's a little bit more shells here. I think there's a shotgunner up there that I want to kill, yeah. Yeah, we can go up here and punch some specters. Maybe. There we go. Always nice to have berserk for situations like these. This guy might be infighting, but I think he was just not pathing very well for whatever reason. There we go, finish you off, try to blow these guys up. Not too bad. And grab some more shells to kill this guy. Again, he's hiding in the dark. Kind of a theme for Eviternity. When you approach too far there, this Hell Knight will lower from the ceiling, I guess. I guess I can try to punch him, yeah. And, oh, that imp up there is already dead. This one's not, though. These two can be annoying for 100%, because it's easy to miss them. But when we come over here, we can press this switch, and also similar to map 6, we've got a sort of like power system thing again, where we have to be restoring the power, so that's pretty cool. And this annoying shotgunner is sniping me. I can get to where he is. Oh, hello, Revenant. Hopefully he doesn't wake up. I think he came from the next area. Pain Elemental as well. I feel like these guys just show up whenever, honestly. I don't know where they start out. Somewhere in the middle, I guess, but yeah, we can go up this lift, like I said. Although there's actually a secret here, this ledge. See if I can get it. Nope. It's kind of awkward because if you hit your head on the wall, then you lose all your momentum. Well, there I was just talking. But yeah, basically I have to get the timing just right. Yeah, and there looks like just one health bonus, but there's actually 50. So we now have the majority of the items in the map. Actually, most of them are right here, actually. There's some more stacked health bonuses. These ones are only 5 though. So yeah, there's actually only 2 items left. And we can get another secret by dropping off here. You may have seen this mega armor from down here. That's how you get that. So 2 secrets right together there. And there's just 1 left. It's not around here though, it's later on, so. There's another item here though. The partial invisibility probably gives you a warning that you're about to face some hit scanners. It's quite dark, but there is a lot of chain gunners, zombie men, and pinkies. Thankfully, they mostly miss you, so it's not that bad. And you can flip the switch to leave. But the annoying part is having the blur sphere now. You can look out this window here and see a kind of like grassy natural area. I could have come to that after I pressed the switch to like lower those gates, but I decided to go this way. I'll need to press 4 of those switches to reveal the central area of the map, which has the exit. Oh, I think he was like stuck on the ledge. I was like, what's going on with that Magnus? But pretty sure that's what it was. Let's see if I can punch this guy. Okay, nice. I'm out of shells again. There's some more. Switch me to the shotgun instead of the SSG. I know that's a thing that can happen, but it's annoying. It's like if you have your fist or pistol out, I think, and you pick up shells when you didn't have any, and you have the shotgun, it will switch you. But it doesn't check if you have the super shotgun, so... yeah, a bit of a niche thing, I guess, in Doom. And then we can take these guys out, and head now to the outside area. Take these guys out as well. I guess I could use a Berserk, but I have a decent amount of ammo. So here's another switch that we can press. And yeah, I guess these guys woke up when I looked out the window, because I feel like normally they don't gather around this area as much. I got stuck on that tree. I like the decorations in this one. The trees definitely make this area seem a lot more vibrant as compared to Doom's like dead trees. Vanilla Doom, that is. Okay, nice missing my punches here. There we go. Just gotta get into a rhythm with them, really. It's like a dance almost. Oh, hello, Revenant. Guess you were snoozing over here. Set the ambush, I guess. Because he woke up, even though I was behind him. And knock this info. I think I'll kill these guys first. You as well. Sometimes there's a couple pain elementals, but it doesn't look like it. I think the one flew over there earlier. It's probably the one I'm thinking of. Now we've got some shotgunners here, which is nice if you need some more shells, which I have a decent amount, but there's a bunch of hit scanners up there, shotgunners and chain gunners and everything, but there's explosive barrels as well, so they'll blow themselves up. Although when you press this switch, it will summon a spider mastermind up there and start the crusher, not crusher. So we can appreciate MBF fixing the blood splatters so they actually fly out. Since in Vanilla Doom they simply get stuck and don't actually spray, they just fall straight down. Just a random thing that I noticed practicing for this map. And she actually died to the crusher, which is nice. The 4 crushers all stack the damage, I'm pretty sure, so pretty easy to kill her that way. And we've got another one of these switches to press, so just one left. And we can explore this area now. There's a kind of crate maze. Oh, nice 2-shot Kako. And you can squeeze around here to find the entrance. There's another like area that looks like an entrance, but it's closed off. You can press a switch in here. It's right here is the entrance, but and then there's this, I guess. But yeah, we'll have to press a switch back here first, and I'll just chain gun these. Oh, there's a pain elemental, and these Kakos woke up now. Normally they do not wake up yet. Wonder why they woke up. Or maybe why they were asleep? I don't know. In the first place. That is very strange. Maybe, like, specifically in the area I was standing if you fire a shot? No, I've just never done that because the pain elemental's never been there? I don't know. Weird. But yeah, I guess now we can continue. Another shotgunner here, and a pinky. Took a little more damage there than I would have liked, but... I'll press this switch now to open up the other area. Is there still a stimp back here? No, I already grabbed it. Is there still one here? Nope. And there's a pinky and a revenant back here. They're usually awake. I'm not sure what causes them to wake up, but not the other enemies. I guess they're not set to ambush is probably why. But yeah, there's another pinky back here. And we can follow this way around, find another switch, and some chain gunners. And this switch will cause the whole maze to lower most of it, including this plasma here. And normally this is when the cacos wake up. I'm not sure though, yeah, what caused them to wake up. That is very strange. I've never had that happen before. So, kind of anticlimactic there, with the maze lowering, because there just wasn't anything, but... Huh, yeah, I might have to look into that. Anyways, now that we have the rocket launcher, or well, not the rocket launcher, the plasma, but I am going to use the rocket launcher here. We can continue, is what I was going to say. And that area over there where I shot some rockets we can't get to at the moment, but if we press this switch here, that will open it up. I just want to say I like this light design. There's one over near the starting area as well. Looks pretty cool. I'll just rocket these guys. And there's another imp up in a little hidey hole. You can see that soul sphere there. That is the third secret. Running where I just did, I believe, lowers it, but I want to clear this guy out first. Not bad. Yeah, you can see the lip just raising there. I think walking like past here, yeah. Oh, and there's a pain elemental that just woke up. So I'll grab the soul sphere. And take him out. Grab this stuff. The backpack is nice. Here's some more ammo. Especially for the final fight. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and press this switch to start that. Since we pressed all 4 switches, this central area will lower. And there's lots of rockets and cells here. Actually, I think I want to start off with the rocket launcher. So in just a second here, yep, there'll be some monsters teleporting in. And yep, there is a new enemy. You may recognize him from Valiant. He works a little differently here though. In Valiant, he just shot a rocket, and he had only 500 HP. And I think he was called like the Psy Bruiser. But in this game, he has 1100 HP, and after shooting a rocket, he fires a super chain gun attack like the Spider Mastermind from dsda-doom. And then he also has no blast damage immunity where he did in Valiant. So, yeah, pretty cool. And I believe that it draws from the same model, but these ones, well, I mean, you can't see it because they like explode when they die, but these ones have like the chain gun arm where the ones in Valiant have like the claw because they can melee you, but I guess these ones can't? I don't know. It's a really bad idea to stand close to them. Because their rocket and super chain gun are very dangerous up close. I mean, even from afar, the super chain gun it's pretty brutal. You gotta find cover pretty quickly. But yeah, that is all for this one. So we can actually take this cool 4-sided teleporter here, and that will take us to the next episode. So that is Creation. This one's by Dragonfly and Afterglow. I believe Dragonfly did the design, or the like layout and encounters, and then Afterglow did like the visuals of it. And I think it looks really good. Definitely my favorite map aesthetic in the episode. Along with map 6. They kind of have the same aesthetic. This one's definitely more like stone with the like concrete walls and stuff. As compared to the more like tech looking area, I guess, in map 6. But they definitely have some shared DNA, you can tell. And the combat in this one is also really good. I like how you can go either way from the start. I tend to usually go this way, like clockwise from the start, but if, you can go the other way. There's nothing stopping you. You can get the rocket launcher like earlier than I would have. I just like the way that the first area is connected, like through the back way where the 2 secrets are. It kind of just feels like right to go that way to me, because you can get like 50 health bonuses and mega armor, which is nice, and the berserk is there as well. So that's why I usually go that way, but I mean, it's nice to have the choice, definitely. And then the final fight is very fun. You haven't really seen anything like big open combat like that much in Eviternity, at least. And I mean, those kind of fights are always memorable, especially when they're like at the end, like this one. And the new enemy is cool. I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but he's called the Annihilator. In Eviternity. And he's cool, but he's pretty dangerous. He's pretty scary. But I definitely like him. So yeah, episode 2, probably not my favorite, but this map is definitely one of my favorites in the WAD. And actually there's a text screen after this, so we can check that one as well. For some reason, the first text screen is after map 6 instead of map 5, but the rest of them are all between episodes, so I don't really know why that is. We can kind of get a glimpse at the next episode, which is ice-themed, but we can read this as well. The shadow of destiny cast deep, but betrayed by his immodesty, the light ignored his fate, and with insolence burned bright across his domain. It was to be his undoing, as with undying vengeance, his boastful pride drew ever closer to the jaws of his unmaking. So yeah, I like the text screens. They're kind of vague, honestly. They're definitely more serious than something like Alien Vendetta, which was not like overtly jokey, but it's almost like, I don't know if I'd say like poetry, but it definitely seems like, I'm not sure who wrote them. I'm guessing it was Dragonfly, but whoever wrote them definitely seemed to have fun writing them. I think it's hard to write text screens because for Doom mods, because you know, people don't generally take it like super seriously, the story. And I think that's fine. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing, but especially if you want to convey like a story through text rather than just through like maps themselves, or a combination of the two even, it can be kind of difficult, but I appreciate it at least. That's why I like to show them off, even though they're not like, you know, super relevant or anything. And you know, you get a glimpse of the next map, next episode, which I'm definitely looking forward to. Episode 3, like I said, ice-themed. It's always fun to have like ice levels in games like this, even if, you know, they do use the ice physics. But you know, we'll get to that when we get to that. So yeah, I feel like I've talked almost as much as the length of the map, so hopefully not, but I think I will end it here. So that's all, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in episode 3. Bye bye.